Ladies, gents, Piotr here, good afternoon. We are just started when it comes to the US cash markets. That's what we are going to discuss for sure. Of course, the thing is, right here, right now, it's all eyes on the oil market. In the meantime, when it comes to the oil market, we hit levels close to 1140, somewhere between 1140 1150. The settlement is done tomorrow, so it might be that more weakness will come. Now, somewhere here, yes, guys, you can hear me. You can also see me this time. The corner to the left side where you see the quotes. Hello, Piotr here. Nice to meet ya. Well, so that's something new. Anyway, Canadian oil, Western Canadian, was trading at $3 a barrel. The thing is, the barrel where the liquid is held is much more worth than the liquid inside right now. So that's the incredible thing. So we have coronavirus, we have oil right now. Everything might at some point have the influence when it comes to the stock, right? So all of those are gonna be discussed by us today. So let's start with the first 5-minute trading range when it comes to the indices, and then let's continue our discussion. Okay, so first 5-minute trading range is a third minute going on already. So that's our daily open. When it comes to the cash market, right? Then that's our cash market high. And that's our cash market low. Don't forget, guys, don't forget that you can check, the link is going to be in the description. You can check my trades, right? So you can follow my trades as well. We are discussing the things, but also I'm doing the things. So it's not only the discussion going on. Anyway, where we are, what I like when it comes to the indices, we are trading below the weekly open, and we are trading for most of the day when it was pre-market, right? So we are below the Friday close, right? So we had gap higher on Friday, a little bit of the rejection, close higher. We are just closing the gap right now. Now, the thing is that what we've seen on Friday, it might be treated as an attempt to break higher, right? From the consolidation. So we had a rally based, and there was a attempt to rally on Friday. But if we are going to get ugly close today, it might be a total failure. It might be a swing high. It might be great opportunity to try to go short, right? As I told you, I don't think that it was the only one low we've seen. So depends on what kind of the approach you have, right? Today's close is gonna be extremely important. Okay. Now let's switch to a little bit smaller time frame before we get back into the 1-minute chart. So what I like here are two things. Either we are going to retest at some point levels close to weekly open somewhere towards 24,200, or if we are going to try to move higher, that could be the thing with the retest of this trend line, right? So the trend line, some kind of the retest, meaning the stop count when it comes to Friday high, today's high, and then rejection lower, right? So either from 24,200 or 24,450, 24,500, all right? So that's how I see the DJ, and that's what I'm going to look for when it comes to the indices. So yes, I want to see some kind of the rally when it comes to the indices. Okay, we'll see what's going to happen. Based on current situation with the crude, with the possible indices going down, I have it here. I have two solutions. Maybe not necessarily USD CAD, but I have two solutions with Canadian dollar. What I'm gonna to look for when it comes to the Canadian dollar, if you remember, when we were here, right, on the higher time frame, we were talking about the possible retest of 80. Unfortunately, it didn't materialize. From here, it was only lower, right? So let's switch to the higher time frame for a second. Let's re-evaluate the whole situation, all right? Looks like market may want to create instead, so without the retest of the higher levels, what we might see some kind of the bear flag, and I'm going to watch the development over the course today because it looks very interesting from the possible swing high creation, all right? And that could be if you see here, that could be nice swing high and attempt to go lower at least to retest 75.70 or so. Okay, so let's get back lower. What I'm gonna to look for, I'm going to look for the price action around the current level. All right, so in any case, I'm going to see some kind of the rejection here going to the lower time frame, right? That might be my opportunity to try to jump in to the CAD yen from the intraday perspective, all right? The second one is Euro Canadian. Also, we have to check where we are from the higher time frame. All right, so the gap been closed, right? This time we can have a discussion about the possible bull flag. All right, this time we can have a discussion about the possible bull flag. So what I like here is the attempt to engulf Friday price action, right? That's the thing number one. The second thing is the previous Tuesday, Wednesday price action, overall attempt to go higher. So now it could be just the retest, okay? So what I'm going to try to monitor, what I'm going to try to have a look at is the price action over the course of the day. And the lower we go, the most probably bigger my appetite for the longs is going to be. The only thing I'm a little bit afraid of is that if we are going to break through 52.60, that could be the challenge because the rest was been tested already. We might see lower levels. So I'm looking to buy pullback towards 52.60, 52.50 with quite tight stop below 52.20, all right, and I'm targeting 55.50, right? Again, Don't forget, you can monitor my trades, you can follow my trades. Link is in the description, right? So again, I'm here. I'm real person. And of course, not all my trades are good ones. So that's completely different story. That's what you have to be aware. But that's what we discuss many times when we are doing educational videos. All right, so let's try to summarize this update. Looking to sell Canadian dollar overall. I'm looking to sell via euro and via Japanese yen. All right. I'm monitoring the developments when it comes to the indices. I'm looking to sell DJ around 24,200, or if we are going to see spike higher towards 24,450, 24,500. That's the DJ. And the Canadian dollar, of course, all of that related to the huge move to the downside when it comes to the oil. Of course, right now, after the US cash market, there is some covering, right? But I think we were too close to $10 not to repeat that one, right? And retest the psychological 9.99, for example, all right? So that's it when it comes to the trading plan for this afternoon. Nothing extraordinary when it comes to the calendar. So I'm pretty sure that the oil prices are going to drive the market, and what is going on the oil, it's gonna be reflected in the indices and the Canadian dollar. Again, I don't think we are done with the lower oil prices, but we hit another my target, right? When all those things crashed, we're talking that 15, 16, 12, 9, 8, that's the another targets. Well, a few weeks ago, it sounds like telling the bullshit. Today, it sounds like very real story, and that's where I'm going to leave it you with that one. See you around. Don't be trapped, guys. Ask the questions if you have any. I'm around. I'm gonna be more than happy to answer. Again, you can monitor my trades. Link is in the description. Take care and goodbye, guys.